This subject, I was not going to do it. However, because of my following and a lot of my subscribers have asked me, Maria, should I buy this machine for this function? So I said, what machine are you talking about? The vacuum suction, the vacuum pore suction to be exact. And this particular machine has been in the aesthetics industry, the professional side, for many, many years. And it does have a benefit if it's used correctly. But I've noticed a lot of individuals are using this machine for the wrong purpose, to suck out the blackhead. So I'm going to explain this in detail, why it does not work. Also, have you missed my webinar? I have a webinar once a month on NUTRIGENOMICS, and you've heard about it before, on NRF2 activation, cellular activation, and all that. So don't worry, I have a link below for you to look at and enjoy. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer all your questions. So let's get started. So very quickly, my name is Maria from Vancouver, and my company is Aglaia Aesthetics Online. And I want to thank you. The first thing I want to do, I want to thank for the people that have been following me, giving me a thumbs up, subscribing, and giving me a lot of questions, and I just love it. For the people that do not know me, welcome. Hopefully you will enjoy it. Stay until the end, stay tuned, because I have so much information. If you just skip along, you're gonna miss a lot. So today I want to talk about this little machine, and I'm sure that you've seen it, and some of you have also bought it, and some of you have had bad experience with it. I am so sure. So I would like to explain in detail why this machine was created, what are the benefits of this machine, the contraindication, who should and who should not use this machine. If this machine, the pore suction, for the purpose of removing the blackhead, is used incorrectly, you may cause inflammation, breakage of the skin, breakage of the capillaries, causing bruising. And I have a picture, I have actually several pictures, but one of them that I downloaded here, this one here. Guess what happened here? You can see bruising on her chin, around her nose. Those are like little hickeys. And what has happened is that because of the suction, the blood in the capillaries came out of the capillaries into the intercellular fluid between the cells. Intercellular fluid means between the cells. That is not healthy. That actually ages your skin. But I had to show you this. I have another one somewhere. Give me a moment here. Yeah, here we go. This gentleman here. These little stripes up and down here. Do you think that's good for the skin? Absolutely not. So however, in this video, in this tutorial, what I want to express with you is that some machines are not right in the hands of the wrong people. This machine was originally created for estheticians to do lymph drainage, to soften the blackheads on the surface so then they could extract manually properly. So when it's used incorrectly, you could cause major damage. And one of the things that can cause, if it's used too strong, you will break a lot of the capillaries, and then you will have to have other treatments, laser or electrocoagulation, to cauterize those broken capillaries. So please, let's do these treatments properly. About the blackhead. The blackhead is caused because maybe you have extra oils produced by sebum, or maybe you're using dehydrating products, so the pore or the ostia is tightening and everything is getting clogged up. But basically blackhead is oxidized sebum. And so you see those little blackheads, those little dots. I want to give you some home remedies and then of course professional remedies. One of the things that you can do at home is that you can steam your face. And you can purchase on Amazon cute little steamers, and I have a link below for the US and Canada. And you can go and steam your face and gently squeeze those blackheads out. Although I always advise you to go to an esthetician, an experienced esthetician. But if you cannot afford it, you can do some of the works at home. One of the things, and oh, by the way, if you want this information that I give you right now, everything is in PDF. Give me a little note. I am the diagram queen because one diagram, one picture is 1,000 words. So I'm going to explain it with a diagram. This is a little sketch drawn by me, and I'm an artist. Anyway, so this little structure here, it's a follicle. Attached onto the follicle, you will see the sebaceous gland. This little gland releases an oil called sebum, and when the follicle is not clogged up, it comes out and it produces the acid mantle that protects the skin from bacteria, dirty hands, and many other things. However, because of diet, because of wrong products or whatever you're doing wrong onto the skin, the ostia right here becomes tightened, and then the oils cannot come out, and the blackhead will start. This blackhead here is basically oxidized sebum. When we use the little vacuum suction, if it's used correctly just to clean up, open up here, that is fine. But if you're trying to suck the whole blackhead out, that's when you get the actual bruising, because the pressure is too much. You cannot do it that way. When a professional uses it, what she does, she uses it just a little bit here, just to open it up, so it loosens up the cork, okay? Because in this area it's kind of dark and tightened. And using steamers and lift different oils, stuff like that, you use a little vacuum to open up the ostia, then it's a lot easier to extract the blackhead. The esthetician, what she will do when she uses her gloves and the little cotton pads on her fingers, she will pressure, she goes in like this, and she will pressure the blackhead out, so the blackhead comes out that way. Okay, so the two fingers, the two index fingers, she'll push this from here, and gently the blackhead will come out. That is the way it is done properly. So you cannot use these little machines to remove the blackhead completely, because it will cause bruising. This next segment is about how you're going to keep your pores clean. Now, some of you will have blackheads in this area, some here, some maybe a little bit on the cheek area. So you might ask me, Maria, how can I stop this? You can't, because you will have your sebaceous glands working, the cellular turnover, and so you need to do things to take care of the skin itself. So the first thing that I always advise, cleansing, good scrubs. You can also, yes, use this machine properly by very light suction, and you can go throughout the face. And what happens is that by doing that, like from here to outside, okay, from center to side, you are going to stimulate the blood circulation, so which is amazing for the cells. So you're going to get a cellular turnover. You're also going to do lymph drainage by doing this. And at the same time, if you do a little bit extra on the nose, you're going to open the cork. And so that will be much easier to extract the blackhead. So by using this machine correctly, it is great. If you're using it to pull out all the blackhead, you are going to have problems like you've seen this before. You're breaking the capillaries, or really bad, or major bruising. That causing this is actually really bad for the skin. If you don't want to buy this machine, and I will have a link below for you with a good one. You can buy these little suction things, and they come at different sizes. Okay, and this one is this one here more for the body. And so you apply a little bit of an oil. I don't have anything on right now, but a oil, and you suck, and then you move like this. Look how sensitive I am. You kind of suck it, and then you go all the way to the ear, and you continue this. See a little bit red here? What I've done is I brought the circulation to the surface. And if I continue, okay, I can have the larger one if I want, okay? Like that. See how red it goes right there? That also will bring the blood circulation to the surface, and you'll do lymph drainage. These little things are amazing. You can get them through Amazon, and I'll have a link below. One of the things that I'm a culprit sometimes is remove your makeup before you go to bed, because the makeup will suffocate the pores, and the pores at nighttime, they want to breathe, the skin wants to regenerate. So take the few minutes to remove the makeup, to remove the mascara, the lipstick, and the foundation. So one of the things that I encourage is to do like a little bit of a routine at nighttime. And basically you remove your makeup, and then you might want to do a light scrub. And with a light scrub, you rinse it all off and you apply a nice oil. And that comes to the point, always have good products. And I have a link below. It is better to have a cream that costs you $50 and it's good for your skin versus something that's worth $4 or $5 and is actually really bad for you. Baby oil, mineral oil, that is bad for you. It's better not to use anything. So I do have a link below, and that will explain a little bit about what is a good skincare for you. To do a routine, and that, for example, you don't have to do this all the time, but maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks, steam your skin. And I have a link below so you can see some, because there's some good steamers, some not so good steamers. So I'll link below because I did a little bit of research. And up here, I think it's over here, you will see a link on why steamers are good for you. And you should do that because the steamers will stimulate the metabolism of your skin. It softens the skin. You can squeeze out the blackheads. Even though I do encourage for you to go at least once every couple of months to an experienced esthetician to remove most of the blackheads. And then every week you can do it yourself for as an upkeep. You want to stimulate the metabolism of your cells so there's a nice turnover, and that's what a steamer will do. And it will promote nutrients absorption and the hydration of the skin. And all these notes, I can give them to you. You just have to reach out to me and I will send them to you as a PDF format. Other things that you can do, so you can apply a nice oil and do tapotement, do petrissage. How to apply a night cream properly, I do have a a tutorial over here that it will explain to you why a proper way to apply a night cream. So let's go see it. After this, go and see it. For the ladies that are a little bit more mature, you need to do additional things like muscle exercising, the full routine. And I do have a tutorial here for a full routine. If you have certain areas that is a little bit weaker, like your neck, I have exercises for that. If you have in this area that you want extra exercises, more tutorials. The nasal labial to remove that. So there's different areas, but I would advise you every second night to do facial exercises because it will tone up your skin. Going back to blackheads, it is something that is common for everybody. Some people will have larger blackheads than others, maybe because the people that have smaller blackheads have taken care of their skin a little bit better, or they have inherited, better skin. So don't be embarrassed because you have blackheads. Just take care of them by doing the right things, steaming, extractions, using the right products, doing the right things for yourself, and also eating properly. Now, for individuals that have blemishes, pimples, I do have a tutorial over here on acne, because a lot of individuals will have acne, and what are the things you can do to dry up the acne, which vitamins to use, and also to purchase yourself a high frequency machine. And I have a link below, but it must be used properly. And I do have a link on high frequency too. So I do have a lot of things for you to look at. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I have enjoyed it. So please be very careful. Don't purchase the machine if it's not necessary. And I will talk with you very, very soon.